Okay, hello and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege livestream. There's the Six Invitational playlist. It's a bit of a weird one where they're mimicking an esport in the game for the esports tournament that's coming up for... well,
Sup, guys?
stop. But yeah, it's esports within a game. And, well, actually, it's like a sports tournament within a esports game, and like there's some sort of hashtag no ban meme going on. it's I don't know. If someone wants to ban something, I don't care. I like to be chaos. I like to put bans, but you know, it's like sure, whatever. If no one's gonna ban anything, although let's go for chaos. Let's see, is something going to get potentially put up for ban, or is it all going to be no ban? Right, everything's on no ban at the moment. All no ban, let's go. You might as well at this point, you know. I do like to be chaotic though, and sometimes ban some things, you know, just for the hell of it. But I don't know, like, weird things are going on with the non-banning. But hey, you know, I thought I'd play this because it's a special playlist for a few days, and then there's the Battle Pass. Playing Habana is a bit of a pain in this mode though, because it keeps overriding my settings and giving me some sort of shit scope on my gun that I don't like, and getting rid of my explosive charges that I want, and give me some sort of flash grenades or something. It's pretty annoying. Thankfully they're not ordinary grenades, because otherwise they would be like blowing my face up when I'm trying to, because it stays on the same key, you know. Okay, we're attacking, so I'm actually going to play Ash, because, you know, it's fine. Okay, reflex suppressor. There's a suppressor achievement as well, and then Ash stays normal, so it's perfectly fine. Okay, if we're on catwalk, which we will be because there's at least two, then I like to do stupid things just for the silliness of it, because it's a silly game mode, and I like to drop the diffuser on someone else's head above them. Someone who doesn't want the diffuser, they're going to get the diffuser, whether they like it or not. Dropped on them from above, because we all spawn on the catwalk, so, you know.
Lion's experience with vector control have made him especially...
Yeah, it's a fake-built building in the middle of a stadium. They should really put some people in the audience here, but I guess they're still building it at that point, you know. But, you know, if we're taking part in the tournament, it would be more apt if the thing was full of people. I wonder if, like, the upcoming actual Six Invitational thing will all be in this weird, or a series of weird, like, you know, fake maps like this. But there's obviously, you can shoot through the floors very easily, and then, like, most of the time it's up here. Okay. So, you know, there's some stuff going on, right? Someone's staying outside. A couple of people are staying outside with their drones. It's a weird choice, personally, but hey. Yeah, it's a fun enough game mode. It's just a very, very strange map, right? So here's the best part. Cat. It's now his diffuser. It just lands on his head from above. Okay, so there's an entrance here, which you know, if these guys, or you can just. Well, that's one way of doing it. Fuck me. I was gonna use my... Okay.
Attackers have dropped a bomb diffuser.
Yeet. Okay, someone like next to no HP, so, you know. I've only got 2 HP, so I'll drop the thing here, where it's safe. Okay, so. Again, Ash, you know, breach holes. Although, I could go for a plant here. That actually wouldn't be the worst idea.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay. Let's see if they go for it. Thankfully, they killed me before doing it, but, you know, that's an interesting choice. I had 2 HP, so I had to do something, but, you know, oh yeah, I should have thrown out a drone, because you get an extra drone every time, you know. It would have been smart to leave some, like, cover for us. But that guy shooting out the hatch as I was about to put the thing on it kind of made me fall down the hole and screw just a bit. So, you know, I didn't get to necessarily do the stuff the way that I would have liked to. But hey, you know, what can you do? Oof. Also, I don't think I hit any enemies, but, you know. It's proper match conditions with the number of people. Well... And the number of rounds is what I meant to say, not the people. Because the number of people is always the same.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate.
But
You're good.
they're impressed by his skills. Okay, so let's do this. Let's be better this time. And, you know, if we're going to be on the catwalk again, obviously, I'm going to pick up the diffuser. Okay, well, I mean, someone left. We're not going to be in the thing, but, you know, because it's match conditions, then, well, you know, we're going to be short-handed, because unless he comes back on, you know, he'll load back into the game, but if he doesn't, then, you know, we don't get the replacements from the things, and, you know, it's going to say 5. Even though we're winning, you know, there's still more people than us, but no pressure. We just need to pick it up. Serge is, well, I mean, you know, he's a bulky guy. He's got to carry a big hammer around with him all day. Also, these windows make this map interesting because they're bulletproof glass, but you can see out as the defenders, like, on some breach opportunities, and it makes it an interesting...
Bomb located by attackers.
Shit. I should have hugged into that room a bit more, you know. I was going for the yeet over the wall strap. Okay, but we've ID'd most of them, so that's fine. Okay, he's keeping his outside. This guy is keeping an eye out on the window area, so that, you know, this is a good place because it's the stairway. Though he's now gone into an interesting runoff because, you know, there's no time. I don't know why he would be doing that at that point. Right, so it's above, so we can, you know, breach from below and, you know, shoot out the floors, which is an interesting thing to do. Right, okay.
Matera is very low.
He dead. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot from below like a sweaty boy because this map's very, very conducive for this. So to spot opportunities to take them out from below. Okay. Right. So where's my staircase? Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna... There's another staircase, so I'm gonna go to the other one. I feel like the other one's a better option to breach into that room. Fuck me. Okay, so now I'm going to be a bit more careful because Legion may be spotting it. Yeah, okay, he was! I just didn't get the angle on him. I should have droned. I absolutely should have droned out. That would have been smart. You know, he gave himself away, honestly, by doing that. He literally gave away his position by, you know, putting that on the stairs. I mean, yeah, it helps him know when someone's coming to hop over and look. But at the same time, it also alerts anyone that Legion is camping the stairs. Because that's, like, typical Legion strat. It's like, if there's a thing on the stairs, then he is going to be sitting and waiting for you to hit that, and then he will kill you. Okay. We should be fine. Like, you know. Sure, they won't get the diffuser. Which actually could use his advantage, because honestly, if they're going to camp it, if he comes from above like this, then he could take them out from above. It is Legion.
Bomb located by attackers.
He was above. Whether he still is another matter. But this guy's going to be very, very careful, it seems. Like, you don't have time. Literally don't have time. He's over there.
10 seconds remaining.
You've got to run. Yeah, great job. It's on the stairs.
Operators are out of time.
What was he doing? Like, what was he doing there? He was literally through that door. That's all you had to do was get through that door, and Legion would have been at the top of it. And there is a blast point into that room that you can get from above, which is what I was going to do. But we didn't get a chance. If we hadn't been short-handed, honestly, we would have had that. We would have had that indeed. Right, so there's also things for destroying the drones, and also, you know, destroying defender gadgets. So get points towards the battle pass. But unless you pay for the battle pass, like the pleb battle pass isn't really that interesting. And I'm only playing on the pleb one, so, you know, I don't necessarily care that much. But I will still get, you know, all of the things that I can. I'm not going to try and, like, max the level out because, again, there's nothing really good for it. But I will do the quest because, you know, that I've got a strange thing about that where I'm going to do the quest. Okay, because it's below, there's some nice hatches that we can use from above. And, you know, if they're not camping up here, then that's actually a perfect opportunity to get in and to get some really, really easy kills. Okay. This does have a...
10 seconds to insertion.
Shit. I was trying to get him to blow up the pack on it. Because some of them don't, and I don't know what it is that marks them as not or having it. Okay, well, enjoy your package. I don't know why I like that so much. I'm weird. But, you know. Okay. So again, you know, maybe this is a waste of pack, but still going to use it. And then we will drone out for safety, you know, even though it's not necessary. Aha. Where did you go, Cav? Ha! Cucked. Okay. Little help on the roof, please. Cav got me hatch. Anyone?
Attackers have located a bomb.
I mean, someone would literally have to come back up onto the roof. Okay, well. There's no way that I'm going to make that.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
Like, that guy was teabagging down at the bottom of the hatch. You know, he could have gone round and come up, but... if he wanted to teabag... Okay, this is why some people leave the drones on the windows here, because you do have a good spot, and then they can't shoot them. And this is actually, like, perfect vision into the hatch, and then they can see anyone that's coming to try to breach in here, so... you know, they've thought about the map design, although... I don't know what the hole under the area is. I guess you can shoot through the floors from beneath the map, but you know, it's a weird choice that you can get under the map. But it must be to get under the floors for these. Okay. And I knew Cav was there. I just thought I might be able to, you know, get the shot off before she did. It's a shame that nobody came to save me. You know, I was asking for help, but that guy just literally just sat in the room teabagging, so... well, at least we get to go defender now. Okay. Like I said, I would play Habana, but, you know, there's something that they've done that gives Habana some weird zoom on a scope, and I don't like it. And, you know, just messes with the breach charges as well, so we have stupid flashbangs, so I really don't like that. Okay, Mozzie and Ella and Capcan. Okay, we've got a weird choice of people for definite. Because I don't think we necessarily need Mozzie on a map this small. But, you know, what can you do? And Ella, sure, I guess. Guyo! I don't know what his power is yet. I haven't figured it out. So, you know, what an expert I must be.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, so are we on the bottom floor or are we on the top floor? We're on the top floor. Okay, and geez, mate, thanks.
I'm sorry,
Discover the
mate.
location of a bomb.
The amount of twats that do that. It's actually fucking
Attackers have located a bomb.
bollocks. It really is. Bullshit. Okay, I've been spotted by a drone. Got one.
10 seconds to go.
Keep shooting. There's definitely a drone in here hiding somewhere.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, got it.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
There's probably another hiding, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna do a weird spot in here. Because, you know, why not? Okay. Now, I haven't used any of the grates, but, you know, they're gonna probably breach from this side, because they always do. From above, for this room. They never come down here, even though I would. Okay, maybe I should go peek the windows. You know, from better windows. Okay, sometimes they might come in that, but... Okay. Where are they? Over there, okay. Okay, they went down. Shit. Okay, my grenade didn't get far enough and then we got shot through the hole. That's fine. You know, maybe I should have covered that so that they couldn't have the angle down that line. Because that would be a pretty smart choice. Just to cover up that entire line of sight so that they can't, you know, just shoot down that entire corridor at us. I like to roam, you know, I know a lot of people are anti-roam, but I like to roam with the shotgun. And yes, I mean, going headfirst down the corridor wasn't the right choice. I should have gone down and round, that would have been the correct option. But because there was someone pings downstairs, I thought, you know, it might make sense to go. Okay, wow. Well, nice try. Okay, we did at least injure someone there. It's the first to 4 unless we're both at 3 and then it's 5 or 6. Okay, let's do this. Match points! Again, I don't particularly care where we spawn. Also, not sponsored. Also, it's 25p reduced to clear, so, you know. Still perfectly good. Perfectly good energy drink that I need, because twats upstairs don't let you fucking sleep. And it's really, really annoying. Okay, we got a cav, which means we're going to have 2 of us roaming. Maestro and Ella might not. Ella probably has some good places to put these things to shock them. It actually works quite well with Capcam, actually, because, you know, if they're shocked, then they might not figure out where they're going, and, you know, if they're disorientated, they could easily walk through my traps. Okay. Okay. Fuck my life. Where did this drone go, honestly? Staying under my feet like a papeg.
10 seconds remaining.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
We got it.
Attackers are moving
so. They might not have done this. Right. Okay, that person's choosing to do in there. Interesting choice, mate. They're breaching from that side, so, you know. I definitely should cover this as well. They're breaching the hatch, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna run. I saw that drone. I was like, I don't want to give myself away. But I'm gonna creep in behind where they are, and you know, try to take them out from behind. Though it seems someone else may have been caught out doing that. You know, I'm gonna be a bit more careful. Okay. Is he really the only one in there? Shit. Okay, well, that was an interesting choice. I should have rotated background rather than rush in, but I thought, you know, it'd be safe. I didn't see how my other guy died, otherwise I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Other than play another game! Which we will do, once we're allowed. Elliot has left the game, right? So again, you know, there's this battle pass thing going on here. It's all unranked. It doesn't seem to ever be ranked, but, you know, what do I know? Because I don't play ranked anyway. But there doesn't seem to be a ranked option. Maybe it automatically puts you in ranked if you've got two-factor authentication. I don't know. But we're on the casuals. I've also got a pack open. And you get some basic alpha packs from the battle pass, and that's about it. So, you know, it's really not interesting at all. Totally random guns! Okay, that's an interesting skin, honestly. Toy gun skin. I do like it. Okay, so, waiting in the queue for the events. The road to SI 2020. Which will be the name, I'm sure. There's also a whole FMV video for this, like they've made it have lore and everything, so it's a very big thing, and let me guess, it's going to be no ban again, because there's some sort of weird no ban bandwagon going on, and I don't know what started it. Jackal got banned, okay, so someone actually got banned. There was an actual ban. What's weird is, like, sometimes it's just Jackal gets banned or just Echo gets banned, but everything else is like, no ban. Okay, I'll take Amaru, she's the one with the big hyper rifle. Echo can be annoying, so, you know, let's ban Echo. Legion can be pretty bad too, honestly, but, you know where you are with the goo mines. It's not the worst. Okay. And then they're probably going to ban Clash. Because, like, people ban Clash even though she's not broken anymore. And, you know, she was never that good until she got broken. Kavira's been getting banned a lot, honestly, in this. Which is, you know, a lot of people play Kavira. Greetings, good sir. How's it going? How's your week been, honestly? It's been a bit of a while, hasn't it? Guess you've been streaming pretty late yourself as well, haven't you? Going good, good to hear. Mine, I've had 2 weeks of getting hardly any sleep. A lot to study. So I guess finals are coming up soon. Seems a bit early for studies, but, you know, I only know really English exam schedules, so what do I know? But I guess it would be coming up to... It's the term time. Body Slammer! Starting his body slamming again. Well, I mean, he's been shouting until 3 AM and then stomping about. Not so much body slamming in this recent thing. He's adapted the bullshit that he's doing but he is staying up to like 5 a.m, 7 a.m, and you know, really being a dickhead and not letting me get any sleep. And then he's been fucking off elsewhere for the fucking daytime to go sleep somewhere else, like a complete dick. So, you know, it's not been fun, and I've not had a lot of sleep. And you know, if he keeps it up, probably arguing with his girlfriend or wife. Ha! I think he's gay, actually, because he's been inviting like 4 or 5 different men over to sleep with him all fucking night. So, you know, I think he's a gay boy. I don't think he has a wife. He definitely doesn't have a wife. He's the only guests he has are a lot of men. I didn't take the diffuser. My favourite thing is to drop the diffuser on someone else's head like this. So.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
I think someone else dropped it on my head actually. No.
Attackers dropped
Yeah.
the diffuser. Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
It's played juggle the diffuser. It's a strange way of doing it. Okay, so let's throw my drone out there. Okay, maybe he's in love with. Yeah, unlikely. I think he's just a complete twat.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay. I don't think he's in any sense in love with me. Blackbeards. Blackbeard, please. Okay, well. Why did I have the diffuser? Yeah, no, that's no way of showing love. But Blackbeard was being a pain, and that's why I ran, because he was blocking my sight, and I hate... He was being a fat boy and blocking me in. We had 2 levers, oh no. I think we might have lost this one, boys.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
I think they might have this. It would be ears and body slams with pure dedication. I mean, the things that aren't the body slams, they could be, but the body slams are definite him jumping and stamping into the floor. But you know, the other creaking and banging noises that have been going on recently until 5 fucking a.m. You know, maybe he just has huge stamina and is banging for hours. All fucking nights with his gay triage. Maybe that is what's going on. I mean, he invites them in at midnight and then they shout for hours and then there's a lot of banging. So it's entirely possible that they're just inconsiderate. Well, I mean, inconsiderate to their neighbours' lovers, but you never know. That could be.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
That could be what the alternative banging noises are. Like the bed banging on the floor, and yeah, no. Either way, it's not nice when there's literally no noise isolation between the floors, and you know it's so loud that it's just a bang, 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 stompity, stompity, stomp, bang, 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 and you can't. What a weird choice for a position for the shields. But yeah, that's not really very conducive to getting a good night's sleep. When they make non-stop noise until 4 a.m, literally every night for the past 2 weeks, some nights till 7 a.m. Okay, it's yours.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Bomb located by.
Right, I'm gonna go down to the bottom floor so that I'm a bit safer. Although, what's this hole? Ah, window. Okay, I'll take it. Shit me! How the fuck did Clash kill me? Can you put something into your ears to sleep? No, I can't. Like, it'd be so uncomfortable. Aimbot. Yeah, definitely. Definitely aimbot. I mean, that
Attackers
was
recovered the diffuser.
bullshit. This Clash could get that shot from that distance through the window.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Coney. Okay, Coney. Yeah, I can't. And, you know. But if I end up being able to have the right to buy and get a big discount on the place, then it would cost £1,000, and I have to get permission for them to put the noise isolation between the flooring, but, you know, I should be able to. Maybe use a male sex worker. You never know. You never know. But it's a weird ass situation for definite. Okay, but yeah, I believe that Clash could have been aimbotting, because that was BS. This guy gonna clutch it from outside. Okay, he didn't get his head instantly shot at least. But yeah, I mean, the fact that the worst part is the council make excuses for him, and then they discriminate against me because obviously I've suffered from depression. They've discriminated against me, claiming that because that is a mental health disorder, I must be entirely possible to be imagining it. So, you know, I've literally been discriminated against by the council, so I've had to put a case by that. And my last case that I won, with how they took 2 years, and over 2 years, 2.5 years, to sort out the situation before, and they're doing the same bollocks again. So, you know, it's entirely bullshit, honestly, and I'm sick of it. But hey, we're here to not be talking about annoying trash. But hey, you know, if I'm not allowed to sleep, then I guess I stream all night. You know, I try to be considerate. I won't stream till antisocial hours. I will literally stop streaming when it's getting a bit late, and, you know, I'll stop making noise. But if I'm going to be kept up by a twat that's all fucking night, then, you know, it might be that I come to just saying fuck it. You know, if I'm not allowed to sleep at night, then I stream until the early hours of the night and, you know, do that. But is he a better person than that? Lived there before. Well, I mean, the situation is just so different. I mean, the people that lived there before, it's they were on the phone all night and, you know, literally shouted the entire night. This guy is worse. He's literally being very deliberate with his antisocial nonsense. And, you know, the people before, you know, at least it was just phone calls, and, you know, but it was still disruptive enough to not be allowed to sleep, and, you know, still a pain. But this guy's very much worse. He is definitely very much worse. Okay, so it's literally just me now. If I was a banner, I could breach through this, but I cannot. Okay, so they're all outside looking for me. Which... Excuse me? Excuse me? How did he get the instant shot on me there? What the heck was that replay? As well. I was the only one left alive. Like, what the heck was that? That feels like... That feels like hacks. Because his position was definitely relative to somewhere else. He was saying he was somewhere else. Yeah, choose my next character. Okay, so what character would you like me to pick? You got 7 seconds. The big dudes with the shield. I mean, there's only Clash. Like, honestly, because we're on the dude with the shield. There isn't a dude with the shield on the defending side. is there. There's only the attacking side, so, you know. This is the closest we've got on the defending one. Because there are defenders and attackers, so I can't be the big dude with the shield when we're defending. I'm not good with Clash. But I should try. If you want, next time I'm attacking, I'll go on the... If I've got him unlocked. I might have him unlocked. Rook, is it? Big dude with the shield? I'm not... No, Rook's the guy with the armor. Okay, so...
Bomb located by attackers.
That's my shield.
10 seconds to insertion.
Okay. We'll do this.
5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Right. The weapons on this person are not that good either. But let's go roam. Because we've got a shield, I can, you know, freely wander about and, you know, look for people. And I don't have aimbot, so I can't instantly shoot someone in the head like that other person did. But I can maybe defend. Okay, so they didn't breach through there. Okay, so they're all coming from the other side. So I'll slowly get there. Okay.
Defender has left the designated staging area. Defender is exposed.
They're not out there. No one else out there. Okay, we're bringing this back somehow. Okay, we're the most useful person with the shields, aren't we? You're saying they're out there. Okay. Well, they peeked from the other side. I was pre-firing, you know, to try and catch them out, but... you know, what can you do? Actually, we can ping them! But they know they're being spotted now, but... it's strange that they were all, you know, so effective. Against them all. Okay, where did this person go? They ran. They're definitely not here anymore. Okay, but we've got a few defends around as well, so aha. So it might be a bit of a while. If I was Capcom, that would have blown them up because they didn't check. We won! Somehow we still won, short-handed and me as Clash. How? Don't ask me. But I've been thinking of adding some more things for the points as well, so, you know, I need to come up with some better ideas for what to do with them. You know, some more expensive things. Like, I've seen someone has, like, Agony Ant things and MS Paint drawings of people. So, you know, some people have some creative ones. For how long you're living in your flat now? 3 years, probably. If not a bit more. So, you know, getting up there. And I've had Nightmare Tenants the entire time. Obviously, it took like two and a half years for the other one. So yeah, it's over 3 years at this point. And you know, it took them forever to deal with the first one, and then they nonsense discrimination that I've got to deal with, and it's just like it's not fun. I just want to be able to sleep in my own home, and you know, when when the property was empty, sure, I had the greatest couple of months sleep ever, but then it didn't last. Okay, where did that train go? So you know, but hopefully things will
Attacker's objective is to
come to an end soon. Okay, so I'm gonna... Not that one. I'm gonna block this one off so they can't breach through it. Yeah, I lived somewhere else in Birmingham. I've lived in a few different places in Birmingham now. I had my own place for quite a while. And then, well, you know, my benefits got illegally withheld for 9 months. And then I had to float around exes' houses and then my mum's sofa. And it's like, not fun. And, yeah. And then before that, I was at university on campus. So, you know... Nobody picked up. Ah! I have no room on my table. My mouse is falling off a bit. Right, so they're going to be all the way at the other end. So I'm going to slowly incur round. Okay, well, he literally got himself killed. So I'm just going to patiently wait. Okay. Yeet! Did I get him? Okay. Ceiling meta.
They're activating the bomb.
Where are they? Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to make plays. Damn it! He was faster than me! Why did I move? Yeah, no, I would have loved not to move, but, you know, because my benefits got illegally withheld, I had no option. And then, it took 4 years to get rehomed, and then for all that bollocks I got £4,500 compensation, which really didn't make up for everything that I lost. And all of the pain and suffering that I had to go through, and the mental anguish just to get fucking rehomed. So, it was not fun. And then that also put the ends of ever going back to studies. Because, you know, at that point, it's pointless. Because, you know, it's kind of in ruins. Yeah. Well, I stayed at an extra sofa for like 6 months or something. I slept around a bit for a few different places. I worked at festivals for like 3-4 months. So, you know, sleeping in tents, you don't need a home. And, you know, that helped in summers. And then...
Alright, boys.
Alright. And then I had some money, and then, you know, from all of that nonsense...
By the way, it's my first game.
Your mic's dying, you're roboting. So yeah, for that, I... No, why are we banning Ash? Yeah, so for that, I worked whatever jobs I could find, and then spent what money I had to live in an illegal house of multiple occupancy for just over a year. I could afford it. And then when I ran out of money entirely, I stayed on my mum's sofa, because at that point, you know, messing with the council, they were like, you need a permanent address to apply to get rehomed, and it was absolute bollocks.
Alright, what about now?
So, you know, sounds good. And then, you know, that took another 2 years for them to, because they messed about and did bollocks until Clash got banned. So, you know, you never get to have Clash if you wanted Clash. So you wanted me to be Big Shield Guy. Do you know which guy that is? But yeah, they bollocksed around for another 2 years and, you know, made excuses and nonsense to just make it absolute trash. Montagna. Okay, Lurak. Okay, so he's got the shields. He's got shit weapons though. I'm not good at him. But I shall try. I shall give it a go for a round, because you have redeemed. You got essentially 2 operators out of it. You got Clash and Montagna. But yeah, it was absolute nightmare just to get them to do it. And then I've got, essentially they put me in refugee housing, I guess, because I complained about how they were rehoming refugees rather than people that they've made homeless. And because of that, I'm stuck under refugees that stay up all night and don't sleep in the daytime. And it's a nightmare. It really is. And the home has been trash. Like, it's mouldy as fuck. And damp flooring and the amount of repairs that I've had to get done just to make it barely habitable has been a nightmare in its own. So, you know, I've been going through a lot and it's not good. It's not good how much nonsense I've had to deal with. Jeez. Okay. Maybe shouldn't have gone headfirst at him, but you know that's fine. Okay, that's not a good spot for a drone. There we go. Just look in that window.
5 seconds left.
Well.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the
Okay.
bomb.
Yeah, it's been a load of shit. Yeah, I think it was on like the council's like refugee housing list or something. The way that they've dealt with it, it has to have been. Okay, this gun isn't really. I shouldn't be breaching like this with this guy. Okay. Let's go. Right. So, shield man. In we come. Okay.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
They were all watching the window. If I had a different operator, I could have absolutely owned them. But, you know, again, I'm not used to playing with this guy, but it was paid for! To get your money's worth with the points worth. Lies! What was lies? That I would have beat them. No, if I had a machine gun, I would have been fast enough off the trigger that I would have absolutely killed that one. There were two of them. Whether the other person would have turned around in time is another thing. You saw I got like 4 shots off with the pistol. I'm just not good at aiming with the pistol. But the machine gun would have absolutely done it. Okay. That person's outside. Surely they must realise that they can see exactly where they are. How long they were outside. Like, they should have gone back in. Oof. Not like that. But we still won! GG. GG. Oh, we lost a few people. Okay, right. When I get the opportunity to speak, I'll let him know that I'm not used to playing Montagna, but I got paid by my chat, essentially. So, gonna start streaming myself now. Okay, have a nice evening yourself and have fun streaming. It's nice to have you pop by. See you around. Feel free to redeem a salute if you want.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
You don't
bombs.
have to, but you know. If I have viewers, I will raid you later. If I have viewers. But have a good night, and thank you for popping by.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, right. So it's just you and me now. Nobody. Just you and me, my own voice. Right, okay. I was trying to make him shoot his own thing again, but I didn't get the angle for it. I like to make them shoot their own thing. Okay, but because I'm now Ash, I will absolutely be shooting that from a distance.
Defuse a bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Okay. I didn't drop it on someone's head because no one else was going down, but you know, I wanted to give someone else to defuse it because I like to do it. Like that. Okay. Where's my hole? Okay, it's over here. So, I'm going to do the long shot through this hole because obviously he's got that shield set up. And, you know, I might have even got the person from the window from the distance with Ash.
Attackers located a bomb.
Well, good for you. Nice of you to just stand there in a weird way. Like, facing away from the window. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Right. Don't ask me why he was just standing there like that. Because that was a weird choice. Okay. Right, so we can't breach this because we're Ash. But there's a shield here. Does it ignite? I don't know. But it's my shield now. It does. Okay.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Well. Okay. Get her from behind, quickly. Let's go. That's an interesting choice, Cav, to go for that whilst, you know, whilst attacking me. That was an interesting choice, considering my teammate knew exactly where you were. Literally gave yourself away exactly where you were by going for the interrogation, but I'm sure you knew what you were doing. I'm sure you knew what you were doing there, Cav. Okay, let's do this.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Bop. There is a place there, okay.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Wow, they killed their own people. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I'm actually gonna hide here. This is a good spot. Why are they killing themselves?
10 seconds
Why are they
left.
killing themselves?
5 seconds left.
Okay. We got this, because they're killing themselves like numpties.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
That is like origami. Origami? It's folded paper. Okay, look at the screen when you're doing this. Okay.
Attackers
What?
dropped the diffuser.
You came right by the window, okay. God damn it. I half thought she would, but it didn't look like it, so I was like, Because I was keeping the eye out, but, you know, because she didn't. I should have just gone up at that point and, you know, changed and pivoted. You know, what can you do? The Cav was expecting it, so... Okay, that drone is in a good position. They're all going on the diffuser. Okay. Are we gonna lose this? Are we gonna lose this? Right, so there's the gentleman and there's Frost.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So it's okay, Cav, that's good. Did I get an assist? I don't know. I didn't. Which means I didn't even hit Cav. Okay. We should have got the scan assist on that. I don't know why we didn't. Okay, the other guy is taken out by us. I'd plant A. Didn't get to Cypher in time. Because if he'd gone back after the other guy died, he was clearly a fair distance away. And then if he'd have started planting A, they have to then come and push in on him. And he could have got the angle. But, you know, what do I know? Okay, so Clash has been banned. And nobody is redeeming points, so I get to not play with characters I don't know. Okay, so we have completed that one. I can mark it off. Okay, I don't know how late I'll go, but you know, I will go for a while. Powered by energy drinks, passion fruit punch, because not being allowed to sleep at night. Yeah, sorry about the very real conversations in this VOD, I guess, for anyone that's watching the VODs. You know, it gets heavy at times, but this is the life that I've had to live. This is the life that I have lived. Okay. We got it! I will go back and steal that up after. I just want to get my bombs down.
10 seconds left before
Probably not going to have time, but you know.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Okay.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Now we need to run. Because otherwise I'm not going to get to do it in time. Okay, that's watching that. And they may be breaching this as we speak. I wonder if I put this up whilst they're putting a breach charge on, does it, like, kill it? Because that'd be interesting. If it breaks the breach charge. Okay. How the heck? He was hanging in the air for the longest time and my gun was not hurting him. Like, what the fuck? Okay. That was some weird physics. That he was just floating in the air in the doorway, in the window. Maybe he lagged. Maybe he super lagged, but like, you know. That shotgun blast should have done more. Like, that was several shotgun blasts on him that definitely should have done more. And a grenade. I think I even got the grenade off on him. Because, you know, out of desperation because he was still not dying, I threw the grenades. Whilst he was lagging in the window. And that should have taken a lot of health off of him as well. But, you know, he was lagging in the air. But there was that weird thing earlier with the guy that was in, like, the weird replay that said he was at the other end of the map as well. That was strange. Maybe it's me. I doubt it, but you know, my ping's usually like 9, 15. I'll take 15 ping. You know, it's usually not big enough to be a concern. We might catch the master.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, we got it. We had to use a lot of explosives on it to get it, but we got it. Fuck me. With that fucking drone. Okay, they might be dumb enough to fall for that. I do want to come back here and block this off very quickly if I get the chance. Okay. They're thermiting in somewhere. Okay, probably from the other side. It didn't come in from here. Okay. Interesting. Right. We're low health, but it's fine. I know exactly where they are. Shit. That person was expecting me. Okay. They're smart. Okay, we got a ping on someone at least. They're actually smart. They were expecting the rotate. Okay, we might catch some people in the window here. Okay. Kavira is mopping up. Kavira has this. Okay, they might be in the room. Considering. Okay. Nobody else is using the cameras either. Like, the amount of times that people just don't use the cameras.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Okay. Lots of flashbangs going off. Literally all of the flashbangs. Okay, we did some injury to someone. Something, and we lost. GG! Okay, 11-1 on that cav. Oof. That's some serious plays there with that person. Okay, match points! Obviously there's match points before, but, you know. It's another match point! We're gonna win this, right? 10 ping. That's close enough to 9. It's definitely close enough to 9. Lots of forum posts, but no wheel. Just double checking. Because you can never be too careful. Okay. We're at least going to play until the can runs out. So, you know. Gone over the hour mark anyway. We might as well go longer at this point. Okay. So honestly, there aren't that many doorways that we can...
Attackers have discovered the location.
Why waste your things on me? Wow, okay. Honestly, I can't shoot for shit today, it seems.
10 seconds left.
Seems I can't shoot for shit
5
today.
seconds to insertion.
But, you know, that switch should have really gone around blowing up all my things. Rather than me. Because now, you know, they're likely to blow themselves up. Yeah, I guess we're going to focus on this side then. And hold off this side. Okay. I was considering going far, but, you know, considering I've lost half my health. I mean, I guess, at the same time... Wow, they're killing themselves. At the same time, because we're short-handed. Okay. Yeah, the nice charge you have there on the most pointless wall. Okay, they're going to be coming this way. GG. GG. Okay, and then that person's just sat there in the door. Okay. I mean, I did blow up my own
Striking
thing,
terror
so,
into the hearts of your enemies is half the battle,
you know, but
as Kavira well knows.
at the same time, I was grenading their thing, and they would have got the points for blowing it up anyway, I guess. So it would have been blown up regardless. So I might as well blow it up and blow up their device at the same time, I guess. Would be my way of thinking about it. Okay, so we're doing this. We are doing this. It says multiplayer quick match for a little while. 30 days, but there's only 3 days on the event, so it's not a lot. Not a lot. Which is why I'm streaming it, you know, because it's a one-time event, so you might as well play it and stream it, right? Whilst you've got the special events. I know Troll Hunter probably came for Terminator, but, you know. there was a special event for this, so... He didn't even ask, like, you know, where's Terminator? He was probably expecting, because I had been, like, saying Terminator. Okay, well, at this point I will pick something to ban rather than no ban. Ha. Tough. Something gets banned. Something gets banned. Okay. My head. I guess he didn't want Jackal getting banned, you know, that's probably his main thing. Wait! Someone banning! We're gonna be banned. Do you guys want no ban? Nah, I'm fine with banning, honestly. Or Cav. I'm good with banning something. Well, I mean, you know, if literally there's no choice then. But hey, it's fun to mess with them and ban someone. Okay, so I'm going to be Ash, and again I'm going to drop the diffuser on them. It's an esports, and my esports is drop the diffuser on someone that doesn't want it. Okay, we're actually defending first. I thought we were... Because we got to ban first, that's normally attacker side. Not that I know, but that's what it's been every time that I've played this mode. But maybe it was different this time, for some reason. Maybe it's just random and it's just been like, every time that I've done it, it's been that way. Or maybe I just haven't paid attention. That is also very much a possibility. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let me play. Let me play. Cage, Vigil, Valkyrie. A lot of people play Vigil because he doesn't detect it on the drones. But
to pin down, Mozzie's presence pervades whatever operation he's included in.
Also, they talk about the operators and give some hints and advice on what they do. Not that... Okay, there's some serious lag.
Anyone got a impact?
No. I absolutely do not have impact grenades, which I do have.
Bomb located by attacker.
What did you say?
I was going to meme on that, but, you know, I'll resist. He wants to feel the impact of your pee-pee on his face. I mean, that's probably not the right... I haven't decided which is the best side to do, honestly, with that, but... I'm going to block this off so they can't shoot down the corridor, because that's 101. And then I'm going to block this one off so they can't breach in here. Because I am smart. But I'm saving my impact grenades, like someone's blown a hole in that, for actually useful things, like taking out the enemies. I mean, you know. Okay, that's my teammate. Sure, it's probably not the worst thing to breach a hole in the wall, but it's not useful to me. Oh my god, you're camping the spawn. Oh my fucking god. Here's where I literally have no part of that.
Let me in. Okay,
I literally want no part of that spawn camping nonsense. Okay. I went for a huge grenade. It hit the wall rather than the person, but may have done some injury to them, but, you know, I had a shotgun. I wasn't exactly gonna win that battle charging that window, but I could have gone round, but I felt like blasting at it, honestly. Okay. We got the assist! We did some damage. Maybe a fair bit of damage. I didn't look at his health. I never look at their health when they kill me. I really should. Like, it's the dumb thing, isn't it? To look how much health they have, right? So I'm guessing they've breached at this point.
You do realise you can shoot through the wall next to it?
Shoot through the glass. They never realise. Of course they don't realise. Tater man! Okay. Just shoot the glass from under them. That's a Die Hard reference, by the way, because it's like, because he's got no shoes on, shoot off the glass, you know, rather than trying to shoot him, shoot the glass so that he can't get away, but he still runs away, and you know, but they weren't exactly hitting, they were shooting around the glass rather than, you know, through the glass at him, which is the smart thing to do, you know, just shoot through. Yeah, I should play Die Hard Trilogy sometime. Like, I completed it as a kid, but it's a fun game, and you know, it'd be interesting to play on the channel perhaps. Apparently there's a Die Hard 2, Trilogy 2. Yes, of course there's a Die Hard 2, but the Die Hard Trilogy 2 game. So, you know, if I can get hold of that one would be a blind one, and I'd like to play that. Because I know a lot of people like call them all trash, but I really enjoyed them. So I would very much like to do that. Are we going to catch them up with the same things? Okay, we've actually got armor this time as well.
Bomb located by attackers.
Where did that drone go? Okay. Well, I guess to live another day. I guess. And Frost is actually doing the windows, which is actually useful for once. Frost, well done. Usually Frost likes to put them in every single point that I've already done them. Okay, everyone's literally going to camp windows again. Right. So I'm gonna block this off quickly, because we need to do that. You know, just so they haven't got the angle on the corridor. Then, honestly, if they're coming in this way, let's get them this time. I haven't done that door, but that's fine. They come in this way, they're not. Okay. Did we get them? Oh, hi. Shit, I ran out of bullets. And they came in. Okay. Interesting choice to go with the shield on fuse. That is an interesting choice. You know, I should have probably ran when I got flashed, but you know, I decided I would rather shoot through. And keep shooting. Okay. We got this one. There's no way we don't have this one. Okay. That person seems to be shooting like they know someone's there. Okay. Well, we're all going down. Very quickly. That camera has not got anything. Okay, they must be outside then, I guess. Breaching through a window. My top player. I am top player. 5 assists, 1 kill. Let's go.
Dude, I'm checking camera.
Okay, so they're slowly coming in. Oof. Unlucky.
Defender has left the designated stage.
Nice. Nice. Rotate, honestly, going outside. It's smart sometimes to do that. That was a good play. I think they shot at him as well, though. Like, they knew. Which, he wouldn't have been given away at that point. So it's strange that they would have known. But, what do I know? A lot of people seem to instantly know exactly where everyone is, even if they're not making any noise. Sure, he made noise on the door, but, you know, when I've been crouching, walking, and slowly, when it really doesn't make noise, you know, I've been instantly turned on. I'm like, how? You know, you really wouldn't be making enough noise to get their attention, and then, you know, headshot instantly. And it's like dubious at times on some of the things. At least there's no racism today. The amount of racism I've seen over this guy is ridiculous. Also, he looks kind of similar.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I mean, one guy's in the shadows. My voice has suddenly decided to go. Okay. A lot of people like to have the one area open, but I like to, you know, not. I'm actually going to do this one. Like, I think that's my new spot. And then if they're coming in here, they're probably going to be coming in here anyway, so I might as well do this one. Usually I'd do this door, but, you know, if I've got that other side to cover that, then I might as well keep that out. Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Right. Let's try and stop them breaching in here. Obviously we've got a nice rotate open now, but I really don't care about the rotate, honestly. Gives the attackers more of an advantage than the defenders, in my opinion. Okay. Wow. The number of spawn peaks. I hate the spawn peak plays, but, you know, if that's what they want to do, then that's their prerogative. Okay, nobody came through the hatch, so I'm just going to go rotate. I'll see if I can catch people out from below then. That's fine. Okay, so they've found bomb A, which is that one. Okay.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Which means they're in the hallway, and that guy is actually going to give away the strategy that I was just using, because he's running up that way anyway. Okay, that also means it's clear to the stairs. Honestly. Right, so.
Cock on to your left.
Okay, well, it's also behind. That's a lot of people getting banned for cheating. I'm surprised. There's been a lot of people just all getting banned instantly together. Like, I don't know if they're grouping with the same hacks on or what, but that's been a thing that's been happening where, like, huge numbers of people just all getting banned at the same time is crazy.
Hurry up,
Okay.
bro.
It's a 1v1. It's a fabric in the corner.
What are you doing? Right, like,
Please don't.
do something, bro. You haven't got much time. Do something.
He's got plenty of time, actually. Don't rush him, but, you know, like...
There's a window behind you.
Chief.
And you were a bit late with the information, so, you know... Any information rather than rush, rush, rush. That's why he ran on the disable as well, because they were rushing him. If they hadn't have rushed him, then he might not have died. Okay, so we're going catwalk. So I'm going to drop the diffuser on someone's head again, because it's fun. And stupid. So, you know, as good as we do. But the amount of people that try to rush someone on things like that, like, there was loads of time left on the diffuse. And, you know, information as to where the guy was, rather than rush, 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 you know. Good information would have been, he's outside the room, it's clear to go up to the room so he could have ran to the room. And then information as he's going in, it's like he's in the window on this side. And, you know, when they were like the guy on the left, you know, that was a bit late, so I was already looking there. But at the same time, I got shot from behind by the book. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fuck, I fucked it up. Oh well. I can still get back up there, okay. I'm actually going to leave it out here as to,
Bomb located by
you know,
attackers.
one of these window drones. Potentially, although, if it's upstairs. Okay, this isn't the worst. We'll have a nice angle on a lot of different things from here. So, you know, I'm actually going to be a window droner. Okay. I'm not normally, but let's do it.
Attackers have located
Okay,
a bomb.
J-Laws, found the
4
bomb.
seconds to go.
Okay, so
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
gave the diffuser to someone else. Okay. So I'm not going to go for the window. I'm going to come down here. You know, it's like my usual breach. I don't know why I was doing a lot of the window today. I like what was going on with it for some reason. I was like, yeah, window. Okay, so they've blocked off the one wall that I like to block off. Okay, that's fine. If I was a Barner, then, you know, it would be fine. Right, so that also shows that we're pretty clear to come in. But has he got an angle on this? Okay, so we've got a bit of a safety here. Where'd he go? Okay. They got a smoke. That's fine. Okay.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
I know it's sweaty to do under the floors, but, you know, considering there was someone in there with the diffuser, I wanted to see if I could catch them, but it seemed there wasn't anyone in there. Shit. Okay. It's fine. Okay, at least he came to finish me off. That's something. As if he got the shot on me there. I can't believe that.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Okay, well. Surely we got this. He's gonna know the drone's there. That lightning shot with the railgun. Oof. That was pretty nasty. Okay, we're still winning! We're still top of the leaderboard as well. Did we absolutely win though? Outright? Yes, probably not. Right. Round 5. Okay. We'll probably be catwalk again. Let's pick up the diffuser. Okay, so it's actually pretty tight. We need to win 2 more rounds before we get to outright win. Yeah. Can't walk again. So, obviously, there are other places, but if enough people choose catwalk, everyone's on the catwalk. It doesn't matter. Like, if it's other places, random could leave us anywhere outside other than the catwalk. So, you know, there's east and west and other places, but what can you do? Catwalk's the way to go, and dropping the diffuser on someone else's head is the way to go. Like, RNG, who gets the diffuser? Here's your Christmas presents. Okay. Bad music's very loud. Hopefully you can't hear that. But, you know, I've got to blast that music all day because twats that don't let you sleep at night. They certainly ain't going to get to sleep in the daytime if they won't let me sleep at night. So, you know, they get the same as they deserve. Shit. Okay. I accidentally got modded. I might have saved someone else from getting modded there, but you know.
10 seconds to
Okay,
go.
where the hell's that drone? This one's doing some interesting
5 seconds to
climbing.
go.
Okay, we've identified most of them, so that's something. They've got armor though, so there's
Attackers are moving
that to deal
defuse a
with.
bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
It's too fun to meme on them and drop the diffuser on their heads. Okay, so in we go. But yeah, I do feel that maybe the Invitational might be doing shit. Okay, well, I've given them extra eyes. That's not ideal. I am going to give myself a huge, long... There we go. Finally. Trying to take out my own... Wow. Legion, you know, that's his thing, is wait for someone to stand on it, shoot at the spot that I hit the goo.
Top of that.
It is, you know, it's a way of playing Legion for sure, but it's not the way that I would play him. But, you know, it's effective for getting kills. I prefer you're going to shoot your own guy. You know, I prefer leaving a lot of them everywhere in order to
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
in order to catch along the map. Okay, so this is going to go pretty tightly to the ends. So my lead is probably going to get taken. That's, you know, it's going down to the wire. And that's probably why, because I'm top leader for our team. So, you know, I'm not the worst, but at the same time, I'm not going to carry the team to victory necessarily. I need, you know,
Alright, I'll advise
other
you to do
people to also help. Wow, that throw was trash. What was that? Yeah, we lost the lead there. Okay, so I need to get it back. I'm guessing he had downed the other guy as well, but he didn't get his grenade in the window. And then because he grenaded himself, he had to run. Which got him shot. In the head. Until he was dead! And we take the diffuser back, of course. Now, do I end up keeping the diffuser myself this time? In a cruel twist of fate? Perhaps. Depends where they are. Like, you know, I might go for 8 diffuse. It seems longer on this map as well, the diffusing. So, it has been a thing. It has been a thing. Okay, so we can't lose this now. That's also the thing. Like, you know, if I'm top of the leaderboard in this game mode, often it's like, nah, you're going to lose now. Because, you know, you didn't have enough people to help you. And there's another... another huge wrath of banning. Was that 5? Again, you know, it's an entire team. Okay, they get banned as a team. One person's cheating, your entire team is banned. So, you know, you got one person that's hacking and you're all
Attackers have located a bomb.
done. I was going for the greed on the thing then to catch the the fire and the flames.
Stop spotting, stop spotting me, Jumbo.
10 seconds to go.
Tough.
5 seconds left.
Stop. No, tough. Sorry. It's casual. Come on.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Anyone got a grenade?
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
I hope you're not planning on grenading someone in the face. 'Cause that wouldn't be very nice. You're not going to grenade me. Okay, so. I'm just going to send the drone in so we've got extra eyes. You know, I don't need it. But it's going to be extra corridor eyes. Okay. Well. Fuck me. There's too many of us on this side, honestly. I'm rotating. Okay. And I could potentially blast through that. Again, sweaty holes. But what can you do? Okay. Now I have no more, like, fuck me, shots for them at that. That guy came out of nowhere. Okay. I don't know why nobody's pinging on the camera, because, you know, we've got quite a few dead people and that would have actually been pretty useful. Okay. Who's the last person? Okay, that camera's not really going to do a lot for anyone, is it? But... and we're all dead!
Defenders have disabled the bomb.
GG.
Defender mission
Of course we
successful.
lost. Of course we lost. Because I was too high on the leaderboards. At top of the leaderboard, we had to lose. Like, there was no chance we were going to win like that. Right. Obviously I have won, being top person in games, but not necessarily in this mode. Okay, let's find one more match and then we will call it a day, because, you know, I mean, there's still some energy drink. It's going to have run out by then. We've been going for an hour and a half, and it's probably going to take another half an hour for the next game, and then that'll do. My tongue is feeling very moist. So I don't know if it's the energy drink. It probably is, but, you know, I feel like I'm lisping more than normal. And then I can start blasting out tunes again, because I don't want the upstairs tenants to get too comfortable after having kept me up every single night for the past 2 weeks until at least 4 AM, sometimes 7 AM, and not letting me sleep. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, clapped your ass and said you're angry. Yesterday you'd forgiven me.
No ban.
We banned Carly!
I love you, man. Thank you.
It's fun messing with people just like that. You know, it's like, no ban. I don't get it. So I do it to mess with people. You know, we ended up with a ban. Whether it's people that maybe they just didn't want that particular operator banned, I don't know, but you know, it's like, it's just for fun. Come on. Okay, Clash got banned. It's definitely not a no ban situation, so let's go Cav. Because
No, Cavera. Kick Mozi.
well then There you go.
Thank you, guys. Very thank you, guys.
I'd rather someone got banned than no one. You know, he was like, no ban, no ban. Then it's like, no, not that, not Caballero, not my player. Just anyone else. Ooh, wee. Sorry, I'm taking the piss completely. I apologise, my good sir, for taking the piss out of you. But you know, it's at least a ban. I mean, at that point, there's like no point being like no ban. But you know, clearly they wanted to play Caballero. They were like, don't ban my character, please. Please don't ban my character. I need my character to... You know, I'd probably feel the same if my character was going to get banned. But my characters never get banned. I wonder why. Do I not pick the most MLG top characters? Yeah, I still do
An
reasonable.
operator who excels at securing
You
reinforcements.
know, I pick
Bandit has
mediocre
more
characters and
tricks
do
up his sleeve.
reasonably. Or maybe they're just, you know, like, well-established good characters that are never going to get banned because they're useful. that could also be the thing. Okay, your things are literally going to get exploded. I hope you realise that.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, they got the bomb. Good for them. They're not going to suspect this one.
Reinforce in the pink
fucking
yellow, guys. Reinforce, please.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And they blocked me. That's already blocked.
5
But,
seconds left
you know.
before insertion.
When they lock me out of the room, at least it's not Castle. Castle doing it is the worst. Like, Castle is a gigantic cuck. A pain in the butt. When he does it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Considering that there's holes in that window, I'm gonna run the other way. And you know, watch some other entrances. Okay, I really need more room on my desk, honestly, because that's messing with my ability to aim. You know, my lack of cohesion to move. It's really not conducive to playing. Okay, so they're all... That's not the way. They're all up there. Okay. I guess I'll come back at this point. They came through the front door. That's an interesting choice. Okay.
Alright. Good. Top. A truck. Yes. On the left. Yes, no. No.
But
On
you
the
said on the
left,
left. Who are you
yes,
talking
yes.
to?
Capcom. Monte. Top. Top. In the left. Wall. Yes. In the left. Yes.
Thank you.
My guys, in the left.
I shot the guy on the left. You're still saying on the left. That's the right.
Listen me.
That's the right, not the left. I killed the guy on the left. That was the right. Shoot the guy on the left, on the left. I shot the guy on the left. You know, that was the guy. Hey, Saria, how's it going? Didn't spot you there whilst I was having a rant at that guy.
Les petits puceaux.
Having a good night, I hope.
Et désolation, t'es un viseur de merde.
Have I wished you a happy new decade yet? I don't know.
Désolation, paye ton blaze.
Hopefully you're having a good night. How's your week going?
Tu désoles ma vie.
Vieux con.
And thanks for popping by.
Va te suicider.
Okay, I cannot see
Personne
anyone.
Je rigole, tu me fais un de deux.
15 seconds to go.
Charbon, tu meurs. Allez, on peut.
I can't read what that first word says. Oh, I am. Right, okay. You have, yes. Hope you're having a good day too. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I mean, I've been a bit sleep deprived, but other than that, it's going okay. No, there's not a lot I can do about that, but you know, the rest of the day is going okay. Any big plans for the weekends?
Niquer tout beau. Désolation, prends un agent là.
And now he's not even
Désolé.
speaking English, so I will not even understand that. So I don't really speak French.
Ouais, yes, yes.
You,
Yes,
you
yes.
don't speak French, right? Oh, so. Desolation. So, nique ta mère.
No big plans for the weekend, no. I haven't either, really. I mean, I should really get around to editing some of the reviews that I've let slip past the wayside.
Move.
But, you know, I think that's probably what I'm going to do, is like write some of the reviews up that I should have done a long time ago. Finish that off right. And then, other than that, I haven't got any plans. I've got enough shopping in the fridge that I don't need to go food shopping or anything. Not desperate for any suppliers, but no real plans. You know, and I don't normally stream at the weekends either, so I won't be streaming or anything. So, literally, zero plans.
Attackers are heading out to the
But I won't be playing any games this weekend like I usually do. It's probably just relaxing. It's supposed to snow. Okay. I guess because the weather's been so hot that, you know, it's going to be snow. To you know, because either it's going to be rain or snow if it's been that hot. But why am I thinking it's hot? I'm thinking Australia temperatures for some reason. It's going to have been cold like it is here, but yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad snowy. Obviously here it's not necessarily anything. Right, they're coming in that window. I don't want to be near that.
Your identity has
Shit. It's cold here for sure. The week has been warmer than usual. That's good. You know, at least warmer than usual is pretty good. Here it's been pretty damn cold, which is why I was surprised that I even said, you know, warm. I guess I must have known that it might have been a bit warmer than normal somehow. I must have been sensing that and was like, yeah, no, it's because it's been warm. That's probably why it's snowing. It literally came from nowhere. There's no reason I should have said that. So I'm quite surprised that that was correct. Hopefully you get to build a snowman, you know, at least there'll be some reason for the snow then. Whereas here, it's just cold and not even any rain really. I mean, it has kind of rained, but, you know, no snow, dew, nothing. It's fine, you know. I can put the heating on, it's, you know, it's nothing, but it's a bit cold. It's usual things for the UK, honestly, to have it actually be pretty cold. Don't like going out into the snow unless you need to. I know exactly what you mean. I'm the same, you know. Unless I really, really need to, I'm not going to go out there. But if it rarely snows, I might actually build a snowman. Because, you know, you don't normally get the opportunity to here. It's pretty rare to be able to get a chance to do that. Okay. I'm only holding this angle because it can actually scan through that doorway at the far end. You know, it's probably not the most entertaining vision, but it helps the scene in a way. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing. So I'm just going to be chilling, not really doing anything.
10 seconds remaining.
I might tidy the flats up a bit. You know, do something like that. Maybe paint the walls. I think my first year I enjoyed it, but that has been many months ago. Yeah, true. You know, probably the first time it snows somewhere, you're going to enjoy it. But exactly, it's annoying to deal with. But because I live in a big city, it doesn't really last long, so it never really becomes that much of a nuisance here. Yeah, like my walls really need a fresh coat of paint, and you know, like in here it's okay. In here I've decorated fine, but the other room, the bedroom, it really needs a fresh coat of paint and to be done up properly. And I've been putting it off and putting it off, so I really need to do that at some point. And then, you know, and then there's the kitchen, which also needs some stuff doing. But really, I need to buy some more kitchen units, honestly, because I don't have anywhere near enough storage in the kitchen. So that's the main priority in there, is just get more kitchen units. Okay, Castle. Oh no, Castle's going to be annoying. Castle's the worst person on this. Like, he's meant to stop the enemy, but the enemy has so many options for breaching through it that the only thing Castle does is cause his teammates to get locked out of the bomb room or cause problems for the defenders rather than the attackers. Okay. That drone gets to live another day.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
I'm not sure what the yikes was for. Probably the drone, I guess. I don't know if I said something dodgy. There's always a chance that I did. I really don't know what I would have said that would have been yikes, but... What? Excuse me? That was quick. Okay, well they're peeking the windows. I was probably talking about Castle, because look at that. He's blocked off the door, and, you know, the enemies can breach through that no problem, but... About teammate getting... I wasn't necessarily saying about getting them killed, I was just saying he's a nuisance, because you see that he's put up this big shield, and, you know, if I wanted to get back into the door, you can cause you to get killed, I guess, you know, because he locks you out of the room, and then you just get ambushed by the enemies, but... You know, he's more of a nuisance that he locks off the room and the entire map for his own team, so you can't really get in anywhere. Whereas the enemies can actually just blast through that no problem and get straight into the room, but the defenders have bigger problems with it. Okay. I mean, he's going to leave the camera alive because the other team have hacked it, but at the same time, you know, I might as well detect them whilst I can. And I know that they've hacked it because it's got the big symbol on it. Okay. This is the worst part, when nothing's going on and you have no vision on anything either, so you're just literally waiting. You don't even get to play. Aha. Well, someone died to one of my bombs at least. Clearly they didn't get picked up by their teammate. Okay, I'm going to change to this guy's vision because he's actually moving. He's taken out our cameras because they have hacked them, and that's actually smart. So you plan on doing any more streaming yourself? Obviously, I don't know if you're still playing WoW a lot, but if you still want to play, what was it? Assassin's Creed sometime. Obviously, I do own that one co-op one. So if you do actually own that as well, I'm still up for playing that co-op sometime if you still want to do that. I don't know how your free time is these days, but if you still wanted to arrange that, then I'm definitely still up for that sometime. Okay, we're going to win this just because they're going to take too long.
Operators, you have run out of time.
GG. Okay, we're actually winning this by a mile. Okay. One more defense. Oh, no, we are attacking. Do you still play WoW? They just released a patch this past Tuesday, so okay, yeah. We'll be about another week, hopefully, lol. Cool. take as long as you need to, but yeah, just let me know when you're up for it, and I'll definitely get it installed. Obviously, I need to make room on my hard drive if we're going to play it. But yeah, I'll try to. I will be getting some more hard drive room because I'm going to be completing Terminator and the other games, so it'll be cool. Yeah, that definitely. That burps a guy in game, by the way, not me. But yeah, I'd definitely be looking forward to that. So that should be fun.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And obviously, I will figure out a way of getting your audio to actually come through the stream. Because I think I figured out a way. It's just going to involve turning my monitor volume up loud and then, you know, having you through that so that people can pick you up on the mic should you decide to talk. But yeah, I'll be going into that blind as well, so I really, you know, will not be spoiled on it. So that should definitely be fun.
10 seconds to insertion.
So what are they adding in the patch then for WoW?
5 seconds to insertion.
Don't big man, I love you.
Okay.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
No, there was no one below me to land it on their head. My favourite thing is to drop the diffuser on someone's head that doesn't want
Attacker's
it.
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Okay. So I'll look at the message in a moment. A new legendary cloak and new races. Okay, that's interesting. So they've brought back the classic, but at the same time they're adding new stuff into it. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Right. I don't know if I necessarily want to come down this hole because Vigil was somewhere around, but I'll pop down. Okay. I went silent because there was a Legion you and he might have been running in. Oh, come on. Damn it. They were at the far angle. New allied races. Oh yeah, classic is separate from retail. Two different clients. I've not played classic in a while. Oh, so it's a retail patch. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking WoW Classic. Still.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Okay, so it's good that they're still supporting the new one as well, because I haven't heard anything about an expansion on the new one, honestly. For some reason I thought it was a release, you know, on the classic. But that'd be interesting if they did, like, add new content to the classic. Oof, they're bringing it back. Because that would be a fun way of getting people into it, you know, especially if they'd already done it before but they didn't want to go back. You know, if there's new content on the classic, then that would be even more of a draw for people to go back into it, wouldn't it, I guess? Because it'd actually be something they hadn't done. But I wonder if they've thought of that. They kind of do, but it's not new stuff, just the release. Simpson stuff, yeah. But that's fine, you know. I'm sure they know what they're doing. They really don't want to probably spend a lot of time developing stuff for that when they can, as you say, put out new patches for the newer game, which makes a lot more sense than developing something for the classic one just to try and get people into it. But hey, you know, I don't play it, so I really don't know a lot about it. If it wasn't, you know, big and take up a lot of space, I might, but, you know, I've got way too much stuff on my hands to to add even more to it, especially something so huge as WoW. Like, it would be a lot. A huge undertaking to add to a new game. Classic has a defined end. Well, at least there's an end, but, you know, I'm sure it's a long way to get. You drove straight into the mute thing. I can't believe that.
5 seconds left.
So the release just according to the timeline and not the release of new features. Okay.
To defuse a bomb.
Oh, I see. So they're going along timeline releases for Classic. Okay. So they didn't just put it all out. They're just going as they were released initially. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. Okay, it's upstairs. Why am I getting this out?
Sledge, follow, please. Please destroy. Please destroy. Destroy, please. Sledge.
I think you want Sledge to follow him somehow, didn't you?
Bomb located by attackers.
Okay. Right. Can't shoot that through that hole. Had to try. Right. Is there? There he is. Okay. We did blow up our own teammate's gadget, but that's fine. Okay, I'm going to send a drone in to replace it.
Qu'est-ce que t'es chaud de cette version? Qu'est-ce que t'es chaud? Je veux te sucer. Dire c'est une blague.
Why am I getting that out? Reload.
Je l'ai vu à droite. Là, à droite. Là. Non, pas là.
So they've already got the camera.
Porte.
Right.
Regarde, Boxman.
Cover me.
Cover.
Attackers activating diffuser.
On va bien jouer les batteurs.
I don't know where that guy was, but, you know. He was shooting from somewhere around there, so I figured... Oh, he was in that hole. Okay. And we won! Cool. So, I am going to call it a day there. I've been going for about 2 hours, but thank you, Tharia, for popping by. Very much appreciated. And I'll be back on Monday for some more Twitch things. And I hope you have a nice weekend. And I will see you next time. Thanks for popping by. I'm going to see if we